behind. They're all fired up. What we got to do? First place, our defense has got to go out there and take the ball. And when we get the ball, we got to have 11 people that's going to do their job and try to score every time you get the football. If we do that, we'll be all right. Do that, we'll be all right.
Put a smile on my face.
Hello, everybody. I hope y'all are doing well. Happy Friday evening to you. I hope it's been a great one for you today. Hope you have a good weekend. Get ready to watch some football, baby. Watch Alabama kick some Texas rear end. Steak time, baby. Steak time. All right. Today is September the 8th, 2023. So without any more hesitation, let's go ahead and get the partners in crime in. William, won't you come on in, brother?
I want everybody to think here for a second. How much does this game mean to you? Because if it means something to you, you can't stand still. You understand? You play fast. You play strong. You go out there and dominate the guy you're playing against and make the damn win. That's our trademark. That's our MO to the team. That's what people know us as. All right, man. Caught y'all guard. Hi from the CTS-Sports room. It's Friday night. Sorry, man.
Friday night.
I'm on this shit. Go ahead.
You've done been drinking way too early. Well, before we go on, let's go ahead and get the other partner in crime, the one that drives the vehicle. So let's get him on here. Oh, Alabama Tide. Come on in here.
He's not going anywhere. Doesn't just roll out great players. He and his staff develop them. It's all about the process.
Roll Tide, guys. How you doing tonight?
Roll Tide, brother.
Yes, sir.
There we go. Just in case we got her up there early. Roll Tide, Bobby Sprinkle, talking sports with Red. How you doing, bud? Roll Tide to you.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Jones, he ain't gonna get me to say that. No. Jeff Stapleton, Roll Tide to you, brother. Let's see here. Okay, I think I got it covered. There's Mr. George. Roll Tide to you too, George. Yeah, what's going on tonight, Will?
Texas tomorrow. That's what's going on. But right now, I think we'll go ahead and hand it over to our other compadre over there if he wants to do a recap on last week. I mean, whatever y'all want to do, unless you got something to say right there.
Yeah, I got a little something I want to say. I do. It's probably now as good a time as any. The guy that I really want to hear this is not on, but that's okay. He can always watch the replay. There is no doubt, and I have said it from day one when Tyler Buckner got here, I said he was number one quarterback. And, no, he's number two, But there's nobody else been on here hollering Tyler Buckner as a quarterback for Alabama. Now he's sitting in a new second position as a quarterback. I got news for y'all. I'm a Milroe fan also. I'm also a Ty Simpson Lonergan. I can't wait to see these other guys play too. But right now, it is Jalen Milroe at his time. He is our number one quarterback, and I am fully behind him. I don't want nothing to happen to that man. If Tyler Buckner sees the field, I hope it's in mop-up duty that we're about 40-something points ahead, and he gets to come on and get to play some. That's the only time I want to see Buckner. Lord help, I don't want nothing to happen to Milroe. I like that young man. There's a few things I'd like to see out of him as an improvement deal, but that's it. I don't want to see my guy out there, just because of that. You got to play, and I hope they show the same daggum respect if Buckner does get on the field, or Ty Simpson or Lonergan. Give the man their chances, and let them get out there and show what they can do. I believe Milroe's going to take us to the national championship. I do, and I want to make sure that's clear. I mean, I heard it today too. Somebody was talking about if Milroe does this or Milroe does that, will he put Tyler Buckner in there? Man, leave it alone. Give it a rest. Give Milroe a chance. Dadgummit, I'm tired of that kind of mess. And like I said, there's no bigger fan of Tyler Buckner than me. Nobody. But I want Milroe tomorrow. I hope he gets freaking 6 or 7 touchdowns. I do. The only time I want him to come out and just slapping hands on 4 quarters, said, I'm done, fellas, for tonight. I got my 6 or 7. So that being said, I'm done with it. I don't want to hear no more BS about it. You better pull for Milroe. He is. Oh, excuse me, guys. I just ate dinner. He is a quarterback, and he's a damn good one, So y'all give that shit a rest.
Amen.
I'm done.
Oh, man.
Y'all go ahead.
Oh, man, I can't say nothing. Oh.
You can say all you want to. I'm just done with it.
Hey, I'm with you, man. I mean, Milroe's a man, and I just don't want to get hurt. I don't want none of them to get hurt. No injuries. And who did I just look up a while ago? We still got David Ballou, and we've had a couple of injuries already on the field, and I don't want that, So maybe he can make adjustments where it needs to be made or whatever, so we can cut down. It's football. I mean, it's contact sport. There's going to be injuries, so. But thank goodness, I don't think they've been serious. So what do y'all think on those that we've had?
No, I don't think they are. I think what they say, Keys and I think Malachi Moore is game time. It's when they'll decide if they're going to play or not.
Yeah, that's a scary thought with the Texas receivers they got, with McKinstry being maybe banged up, Malachi banged up, and that third kid was Key, transferred from UAB, I guess, or Louisiana. I forget which one he come from. He got a little banged up, so we got 3 of our starters from last week a little banged up.
Yeah.
Who's got some kind of beeper going off?
It ain't me. I ain't that important, man. I'm just me.
Yeah, it's gone. I had something over here beeping when I go. I didn't think it'd keep on making that racket, but it did. No, we was talking about Middle Tennessee State, maybe a little bit, guys, and everything. Everybody's looking for bully ball, and bully ball don't exactly mean you run for 500 yards and pass for 20 yards. Bully ball could be like it was last week. Our offense was as balanced as you could possibly be, run to pass. We passed for 226 yards and ran for 205 yards. That's what you want. You don't want to be a 450-yard run and get team in a 20-yard pass, because then they'll stock the box and make you try to throw the ball. So we're bullying good right now, especially with the first game and all the pregame jitters of the first game. And usually the first game of the year you have a lot of mistakes, and we didn't. And it shows the coaching this year shows, and Powder Puff Pete's gone to Ole Miss, and of course Bob went back to the pros. So he never was a college coach anyway. We only had 2 penalties the entire game, whether it's Middle Tennessee State or whoever, it don't matter, just 2. If we don't beat ourselves like we did last year, what 18 penalties against Tennessee and all this stuff.
Yeah,
that mentality's gone, William.
Yeah. We had 15. in the last Texas game, man. It was 15 that night, if I'm not mistaken.
You're probably right.
Yeah.
But I like to look back and I grade the offensive line just to see, because we got a new offensive line and see how they done. And I only graded through about the first 3.5 quarters because the game was over with and they were swapping players in and out, and I just didn't want to sit there and track them down and figure out who was where and what was who and all this. So just straight up to tell you, Caden Proctor graded out at 85% as a true freshman. You can't ask no better than that. As we ran, I ran up to 44 total plays. He was good on 37 out of 44 of the plays. But our best, the guy that graded out the best by a narrow percentage was Latham at right tackle. He graded out at 86%, which you can't ask really any better than 86%. I mean, Lord have mercy. Then Tyler Booker, he graded out at 82% at left guard. McLaughlin at center was 77%. And believe it or not, Dalcourt at right guard graded out the worst, if you will, at 66%. So they all graded out above normal. You'd like to see Dalcourt, of course, in the 70s more than you would the 60s because it's just you think you'd do better against Middle Tennessee State. But you gotta when you grade them, you have to sometimes watch what they might not completely get the block, but it might not be their fault. But you got to watch their energy, how they try to follow through and make up. And when they do, it ain't necessarily a negative play because you never know if they got knocked off their man. Because then in the club, if you watch the line of scrimmage, a lot of times they get all tangled together and somebody get thrown down. You think, well, he didn't get his block. Well, no, he got tripped by the other guy beside him. But the offensive line overall graded out real well. We had a couple of quarterback pressures where they sent an extra man, a linebacker, where the blocking back stepped up, Roydell Williams or whoever's in the backfield at the time, and they got ran over a couple of times. One was Roydell, one was I forgot the other kid's name is in there, but the blocking backs didn't miss, but just couldn't pass block as well. So our pass blocking against Middle Tennessee State, which I know it's Middle Tennessee State, right? So we got Texas, who's going to be a lot better. But Texas didn't play anybody with Rice either, so I'm not worried about that so much. This will be the first game that both of us play that's really got any threat of maybe losing the ball game. But overall, like I said, the offensive line done great. But going in this Texas game, I'm real high on Niblack.
Hey, I still got my gift card for that, so I'm good to go. I see he's kind of cool. I think. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Am I froze?
Sorry about that, AT. Yeah, you froze up for a minute.
Yeah. I apologize, but my biggest game going into the Texas game, I mean, that's all I really want to on Middle Tennessee State. If y'all got something more about it, that's fine. We just I think that Niblack at tight end is going to be a mismatch all year long. He's going to be a nightmare all year long. They said they clocked him. This is a tight end. They clocked him at a top end speed one time of 21.6 miles per hour. And in comparison, one time they had Jameson, from last year, they clocked him at 25.5 at one time. So he's only, 4 miles an hour slower than one of the fastest receivers we've ever had. And that's a tight end. And imagine covering him with a strong safety over the linebacker on the backside. Woo!
Not bad, man. Not bad. I do want to get caught up maybe in the chat there. I seen Van Edwards, man. You're faithful, brother. You know you can come on in anytime. Sorry about that, Lucian. I told you something different, and that didn't happen tonight. So that's on me, and I'll take the blame for it. So, and be jamming. We see you there. And T-Town Tricia, love that you came over here too with us there. So
yes,
roll tide to everybody out there. I mean, our faithful out there, we love you, man. We love you. Sure do. You got anything, Icebox? Anything more on that?
No, I thought it was a good game last week. We've all talked about it all week, and I think Alabama done just fine. Everybody kind of looked good. There was some things that was exposed a little bit, but it's just little minor stuff. That's the way it always is. And each different competition, this is going to be a great game, that's for sure. is how well Milroe's going to do, how well the running backs are going to do. Have they fixed that right side of the offensive line? You know, the secondary of our defense, them boys is bad to the bone. I'm going to tell you that right now.
Man,
so I hope everything goes good with them. So, but no, we're pretty much talked out on Mississippi State, guys. I am ready to hear what y'all guys think. You know, on
Well,
the
I
next
did want to say something about that clock issue there. That's 21 is pretty good. I couldn't run no 21. I know that. I'll be where's my bird at? But didn't we have somebody a few years ago that was, what was he clocked at 23 or 4 or something like that? I forgot who it was right offhand, but yeah, we've had them clocked more than 21. But like I said, there's more what I can do. I can't do it.
Yeah, for a tight end, that's pretty much smoke. But yeah, I think Jamison Williams, the guy you talk about, like I say, he clocked in, I think, at 24.5 miles an hour or somewhere around that area. Yeah. And that is smoke. I mean, that's flying. You might not get in your car and doing 21 miles an hour. I don't think that's fast, but you know, you try to catch that car on your foot and you'll know how fast 21 miles an hour really is.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know that they're coming up to Alabama's. I think you said 7.5 point favorite now, Icebox, and so it's trending.
It could be 7.
Could be.
No, it started out at 7.5, which means they had to score 8, and they might have dropped it down to 7. I don't know. Trying to get in more money. Who knows?
Well, this was this was around 3:30 whenever I looked at this on ESPN, one of them channels, and it's got Alabama winning by 7. So
yeah.
And then the total, I guess, is 54. I guess that's both scores together. I guess, I don't know.
Yeah, over under. Yeah, you can bet over under, or you can bet who wins the game. So they put the over under on there. But at a 7 point, if it's still 7, they're like saying Alabama should win 30-23 would be a tie. So they'd have to win 31-23. So you're looking at a 30-23 kind of ball game is what they're trying to say, with over under being around 53.5, 54 points.
Yeah. Yeah. And get this here, fellas. Get this here right here. They've got us. Now, this is from CTS-Sports book, was where I got this from. This was from Caesars. They got us as a chance to win at 81%. I think it's going to be higher than that, man. I think we're going to be closer to 100% chance on that. That's my forecast.
That's your prediction, huh?
It's going to be more like, I say 98% at the very least, but that's it. We're coming through, man. Oh, we are. Alabama. Crimson Tide.
Roll Tide, brother. Yes, sir.
Just before y'all move on, guys, he did want to open up the chat room tonight. I forgot. I was kind of running late and behind and had to eat dinner real quick and to make it on time for the show. It's actually my fault. It ain't his. He told me the other night to do it, and I forgot all about it. So I'd already scheduled up and didn't have time to change it. But if y'all want to come on the show, make sure you come on tomorrow night. It will be open after the game. So be glad to put you fellas on. So don't blame William. It's my fault.
Nah, I'm taking it, man. Come on. That's all.
Y'all see where Van Edwards talked about his car? He said that's faster than a Buick he had one time, a piece of shit.
Oh, man.
So at 21.6, yeah, he had a Buick.
Yeah, my sister had a good Buick, man. Hers was. No, I'll take that back. I believe that was a Pontiac she had. So at one time. So I think it's
still GM.
Huh?
GM, it's the same.
Still, yeah.
George, I am feeling better. I got some lingering stuff going on, but I feel a lot better. I hope I sound better. But yeah, I do feel better, and I thank y'all for thinking of me.
A toddler can outrun it. You're killing
guys, so we can outrun it. I seen that where he could outrun his own truck. Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, y'all go ahead. I got to make me another mix here with my Johnny
That's
Walker
all right.
beer.
Yeah, y'all is just wondering in the chat room if you're thinking about it. You know, we talked about, I think a little bit before we come on, about our 3 DBs getting hurt. About Key, Moore, and Kool-Aid. All 3 of them are hurt. To what extent? They are 80, 85%, 90%. And I know I've seen where Van Edwards and them had talked on the other Rolling with the Tide that he's like me. You know, you don't put your all-American cornerback, in our opinions, returning punts. I mean, why risk him? Because the guys are coming down the field wide open at him, and he's running wide open. And I mean, it's a hell of a collision. You're taking a chance on the All-American, probably the best cornerback, you know, first-round pick of knocking him out for the entire year to return a punt. Does anybody agree with that in chat room? I mean, yes, no. I mean, I don't know if anybody does now. Hey, the next game I coach in college will be my first game I coach in college, and Nick Saban knows more about it than I'll ever even dream of. But, you know, somebody explain to me the rationale behind why you'd put your best player on defense. Well, I say your best player because he's right up there anyway. Why would you put him returning punts? I mean, why would you not take a sophomore or a freshman that's a good return man and let him return it and don't let him take that one hit that could put him out for the year?
Sure-handed.
I don't know.
That's all. He's fast. He's sure-handed. He's make good decisions. I see why he's doing it. I'm just worried like you are. I don't want to see the man get hurt. Not on no punt returns. You
remember old Kenyon Drake? He broke his arm on a return that time.
Yeah.
And that's the fastest man on the team. I mean, he wasn't as important to us as McKinstry is to our defense. But at the same time, I mean, it's easy to get hurt on them punt returns. You get hit in the knee doing 30 miles an hour, combined 15 at each other. There goes the knee. He's out for the year. He's gone bye-bye.
Yeah.
Y'all care if I answer Jeff real quick?
Sure.
Go ahead, bro.
Jeff asked me if I see any interceptions tomorrow. There's dadgum good possibility. Dadgum. I say if we get some pressure on the quarterback, and maybe I shouldn't start that now, but if we get pressure on the quarterback, I believe our guys are good enough. There is a possible we may get at least one, and there's a chance we may get two. We'll see.
I agree with you. And, so that's what we've been waiting on since last year. And been one of my pet peeves is you can't talk about a player getting hurt. All we heard if yours hadn't got hurt. So we tried to say if our guys didn't get hurt, and everybody says, no, you can't say that. But everybody ain't shut the fuck up about yours. You know, hey, it's okay to say if yours hadn't got hurt, Texas would have. Kiss the both cheeks of my booty. I mean, that's ridiculous. We had 2 wide receivers go down hurt, and we got beat by Georgia. With next man up matters. I get all that, but damn, I mean, I'll be glad if yours don't go out for this game. I'll be glad if he does go out for the game. Either way it goes, you know, I think we're going to win with him or without him.
Yeah. Was that Summerlin that said that about Terrion Arnold and who was it? I'm on this shit, but Caleb Downs making the interceptions.
Yes, sir.
Is that going to be a pick six all the way to the goal line, or all the way across the goal, or what?
Pick six, is a interception, whatever. And run it back all the way.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I believe it.
I was just reading here what George Lammer was talking about. Rice got a few good licks in on Quentin Ewers, and as I like to say, Ewers is going to get skewered. We're going to have Dallas Turner, Braswell, and all these guys coming at him. And hey, y'all notice they put Otis at defensive end, not nose tackle? He's out at defensive end. I mean, that cat is quick, Jack. I seen him. Of course, it's Middle Tennessee State, but he come across that line one time so damn fast. I was like, who in the hell was that? I rewinded to watch the play again. It's Otis. I'm like, that kid's going to be a difference maker, guys. I mean, y'all heard me sing his praise. I like the big man up front more than the rest of them. I like them all, but I love Otis and the guys up front, and Boygby and all guys that really free up our linebackers like Deontay Lawson and all Tresman Marshalls and all the young Zapier's off the edge and stuff like that, frees them up to run. And that damn Otis buddy, if he hits you right around 300 pounds, I think, what's he weigh now? About 280, 285, I think they said. If he hits you that big, he's going to hurt. He's going to leave a mark, ain't he?
Yeah, 200. What'd you say?
Don't have him fall on
285?
you.
Do what? Last box.
I said, don't have him fall on you.
If he falls on me, I'll just go ahead and put my little tin up. It says DOB and date of death, DOD, date of birth and date of death. I mean, I'll be planted in that field, right in his stadium.
Oh, shit.
Damn, that'll hurt.
Yeah, Yanze Pereira. That's that dude that Roll Tide and Rise Up was in the same hotel with that time, wasn't it? I believe it was.
Probably is.
Yeah, he's a damn tall dude, and fucking I've seen Roll Tide and Rise Up close. He's this much taller than me, fellas, and I'm fucking 6'1". He's tall, dude.
Roll Tide.
Yes, sir.
Rise Up's that much taller than you?
Yes, he is.
I didn't know he's that tall. Of course, I only see him on like we're sitting down like right now.
He's tall. Of course, I've got a compressed disc in my back, and I haven't had the damn fucking, the length took care of to see what length I am. But last time that I measured myself, and that was goddamn years ago, man. I was 6'1" years ago.
As you get older, you shrink a little bit, don't we?
I mean, look at Hulk Hogan. You know that big leg dropper he used to do. He said himself that stunted him from 6'7", I believe he said, down to 6'4". So yes,
you landed on.
Yes, as we get old, yeah. And I got a compressed disc anyway. So yes, I'm probably down from there. I'm probably 6 foot, probably. I would say so.
Before I forget, Cindy Reed, welcome aboard, young lady. I'm glad you're here with us tonight. Thank you for coming in. Roll Tide,
Yes,
Lucian, Jeff Stapleton, all of y'all guys. I appreciate you showing up to our show.
Yeah.
So you're a 300-pounder, huh, Van?
Woo-wee, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he said he's 300-pounder. I didn't know Van was that big either. I knew he was a big old boy. Looked like somebody played for Leonard Skinner, but other than that,
Don't worry.
I didn't know he was that big.
It's all in his ass, so don't worry about him.
I see all these numbers here. Is that their height too? I mean, Lucian 6'3", Jeff Stapleton 6'5". Is that right?
He's like, do you try to say he's all ass ice box?
He's full of shit. Let's put it that way.
Woo! He got length, buddy.
Well, he can't get on here and say nothing to. Well, he can, but I don't have to put him on tonight.
Man, don't do that to that. Man, don't do that to him. Not on this show. Maybe on Tuesday, but not on this show, man. Come on. Hey, you're welcome, man.
Oh, he knows it. He knows it.
Well, yeah. He's just fun with you, man.
Yeah, but talk about how big a boy he is now. That's a good sized kid. He's a grown man. 300 pounds is a big, be moving around. Cindy Reed, she's 5'3", guys, 150 pounds. Look out. She'll be a hell of an outside linebacker. She'll be cat quick. Where'd she go?
She's there. Did I hear a cat?
Where'd he go?
Did I hear a cat?
Yeah, I got a cat running around here somewhere. He shows out every now and again. Yeah, we got Texas. Their offensive line, I don't know what y'all think about it too much, but all I've been hearing is their offensive line is actually average across the line overall. I mean, they're not known for being a very good offensive line. Now, how good that actually is a different story. Maybe y'all will know more about it than I do, but I think that's going to be where we're going to be able to take advantage of it with our defensive front and with our linebackers as fast as Deontay Lawson is. He's like another Reuben Foster. And then you got I forgot that other kid's name opposite of Dallas, Turner Braswell, and there's one other that gets in there a lot on the pass rush. I don't think they're going to be able to control our defensive front this time around. Like last year, we didn't get much pressure on yours. The only time we did, we hit him and knocked him out for the game. And They're the only thing I think Texas has on us. So William and you get your thoughts on it. Maybe they're wide receivers. With Worthy and that AI kid, and they got 3 wide receivers that are real good. But other than that, I don't think they got any offensive advantage against our defense.
Yeah, I think with Kevin Steele in here, that's going to make the difference in what we had with Pete Golden fucking dildo. Fucker gone, so we don't have to worry about him no more. So, yeah, with Kevin Steele, it's going to be a lot different, I believe. And on this, I think Jeff Summerlin said, I believe he said it's 6'3", and he's like 195. I think that's a little, because I'm supposed to be at 6 foot, is 195 pounds is supposed to be my ideal weight, which I'm not, okay? I know I'm fucking a little overweight. I know that. I'm 265, so I need to get out and do some exercise. I'll try to do that later. I'm just trying to figure that out. But, yeah, I think with Kevin Steele's defense, like you said, like we've been saying right here, we're going to get a pick 6. 2, maybe more. I ain't going to deny that. We probably get more. If they got just an average, offense, I believe we can do it. So, yeah, I suppose what you got, man, on that?
I think their offensive line is suspect. I've been hearing a lot of bad things about them, to be honest with you. I really don't think Quinn Ewers is the quarterback that everybody's made him out to be. It's Texas. Everybody's, Texas thinks they're all hot shit. You know what they all done while they was in the Big 12. And I can't stand them for that. But now, as far as the team they got now, Shark is sharp. Don't think he ain't. Somebody asked, did Texas hold back a little bit? I'm sure they did. We did too. We did. Right. We was pretty much vanilla, but we seen a few stunts out of our defense. A few things out on the offense, you know what I'm saying? But pretty much just go get the ball, fellas, and go get the ball, fellas, is what we done Saturday. And like I said, I thought they done good. You're going to see some more stuff this weekend. And I don't know if they're going to totally show all what they got, or they may do it and work on some other stuff later. But I believe that O-line is suspect. I ain't heard much on their running backs either. So I'm thinking, our defense is going to hurt them. It's not going to be touchdown here, touchdown there, and back and forth. It's not going to be that. And, of course, all we need is a stop or two. Game's over,
Yes, sir.
Throw that Mr. ODR up there, man. Throw him up there and see what you think about that.
Oh, I was.
He's a Texas fan.
I was. It was just about time I did it.
He's an Auburn fan, actually.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. Look at what he said.
Yeah, I seen what you talk about going to it's a new year. It's a new year, all right. It's going to be a year of pound ground, kick your ass, and I'm not even worried about if you get your feelings hurt or not, buddy.
Hey, Mr. ODR, you tried to play the game last week. You got to pick the teams that we're talking about and what we're picking on. You lost all the way around, just so you know.
You have to catch what he says at the right time, at the right phase. He says you do this now, right after his panel, whoever he's got is done. Mm-hmm. That he'll give you the signal now.
Yep, just put it in. But you can't. See, he come in there and picked one of the teams we talked about, and then he went and picked Michigan and Tennessee. We wasn't picking them games.
No.
So basically he struck out all the way around. I'm just saying if he wants to play, you got to pick on the teams that we talk about.
And so far I'm 3 for 3.
Shut up.
Shut the hell up.
Go ahead.
Hey, there's a good time to zap somebody right about now.
I see it.
I don't think you've ever zapped that white-headed fucker.
Yes, I have too. Yes, I have too, William.
Hey, like I told that girl at the DMV, this is not white yet. Well, back then,
I hear you.
I said,
I hear you,
breathe,
brother.
man.
I had to say it. I couldn't help it, William. I had to be a
No
smart
problem,
ass. You know
man.
I love you.
No problem.
You know I love you. I love having fun with y'all guys. It's a ton of fun. Somewhere along the line, I know Icebox going to go zap. My ass will be somewhere for a few minutes, and it'll bring me back eventually.
You're all right.
Now, I would say this much right there. Jeff said it right. I watched the game in MTSU. It's like we had 2 to 2.5 possessions per quarter. If it's a tough game, that's not a lot of room to be scoring a lot of points like we did with MTSU. So y'all guys keep that kind of stuff in mind.
I apologize.
That's right, man. Snow on the roof, fire in the chimney. That's it.
I will say about Milroe, and you talked about Milroe a while ago, Icebox. I'm 100% agreement with you. I pull for all our boys. I don't care which one is starting, playing, or not in. I pull for all of them. I want them all to be a multi-millionaire. Did y'all notice that on 2 of his 3 touchdown passes, right as he was getting ready to let go of the ball, he was getting back. He knew he was fixing to get hit and still delivered a perfect shot to him both times. I mean, but they were downfield throws. They weren't little 10-yard passes. I mean, both of them were touchdowns. He knew he was going to get hit, and he stood in the pocket, took the hit, and made the throw. I'm proud of him. I mean, he didn't, throw it too quick or try to run. He stood in there and threw the ball and took the lick. That's what you look for, in a pocket passer. But if you miss him and you blitz him, you're going to pay for it because they're going to be in man-to-man behind it. They got to be. You can't run a zone blitz very often. And they're running their backs to him. Time they look up, he'll be passing there, one of them for a touchdown. So if you want to blitz him, blitz at your own peril because he can fly. I mean, the man runs, a true 4.40, I think, what they said. Van, you probably know it better than I do, but it's amazing how fast that kid can run.
Let's talk about this shithead that's in the damn chat with us there. Okay, I'm glad you're here, ODR, but look at what you just said there, the last one. Okay, what has Hugh Freeze done at Auburn, Chet? He's still trying to find out where the goddamn fucking local hoochie coochie place is to go to have his drinks at, He's still waiting to see that. Okay, so there you go. He's probably trying to get us down, trying to find out, oh, that's a good cheerleader. Let's get her. Come on, baby. Come on, let me throw you $2 here. Come on. So, yeah, that's what I'm saying. What has he done? He ain't done shit. He might have been all right at Liberty, but what did Liberty done? What has Liberty done if he's all that fucking great to Auburn to go get him? What has he done? Not a damn thing. He might have got us one time or whatever, got close or whatever. One time. But that don't mean shit. So go ahead.
I agree with you 110%, old buddy. I mean, his claim to fame is he beat us twice, and that's it. I mean, what else has he done? I mean, what? I agree with you 110%.
And as they say, that's the goddamn past. This is now. What can he do? Nothing.
That's
right. He ain't done nothing lately. As the song says, what have you done for me lately?
Woo-woo.
Go ahead, somebody.
Old Cindy Reed, she's on him too, says, ODRs, that stand for odor. If you're at Auburn, I'm sure you smell a big odor.
Roll time.
Get him, Cindy.
Yeah. What did Van say? What did he say there?
Van said Hugh Freeze. He said Hugh Freeze is trying to find that sucky $5. How he left his playbook at Daisy's Salt and Pepper Lounge in Demopolis.
Never been there, but okay.
Van must know what he's talking about.
There you go. Cheers, Van. I don't know. Oh.
It's just Coke, but hey, cheers to you, Van. If you know it better than I do.
That's just down the road a little bit. That's on the opposite end of the state, but I know where Demopolis is. I'm a truck driver, so I know where it's at. So, well, the end of the state, but hey, if he's got to go there to get his cheerleaders, whoop, 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 Go ahead.
Shit. But they're Van Edwards, their old time.
I want to ask.
Yeah.
Hey, quit reading the chat. Go on with the conversation. Come on.
I want to ask this fucker first, though.
I think he locked up.
I think he did. He done got lockjawed.
I want to know what this fucker thinks. I'm getting some sort of problem here. I want him to post in there so we can have it legal there. What he thinks Auburn's record's going to be this year compared to us. I just want to know. I mean, it ain't going to be what, you know.
I agree with you. I think Auburn might win 6, maybe 7 games, but that's about it.
Okay. So we gave you accolades, okay, on your fucking goddamn motherfucking team. Ain't worth the fuck. You know, we've always had a rival. We got to play in fucking Voodoo Town this year. What big fucking goddamn deal. We ain't playing in Voodoo. This is our damn time for us to show Voodoo deal that we got a damn hoodoo.
That's right.
You. Go ahead. I'm on this shit. Go ahead.
Yeah, Texas is also, they lost both their starting tailbacks, both Bijan Robinson and that other Robinson kid. So they lost their both top 2 Russian running backs. So unless they can throw the ball whatsoever, they're in trouble. I know everybody's talking about Quentin Ewers or whatever his name is, something Ewers, that he can't throw the deep ball. And I've seen that from more than one person and more than one source. So evidently he has a trouble with the touch pass down the field. So evidently they're going to be doing a lot of quick outs and quick ins and just screens to try to get our defense tired, you know, run wide right and wide left and try to get around us like that. But if they try to go deep, they're not going to have time to go deep because Otis is going on the path and Turner and them are going to eat him and sack his ass all day, all night. And he's going to go to bed getting tackled in his night.
Yeah.
Let me address Justin real quick, just so I don't forget. Justin, you can pick in the chat room. The guys on the show will pick, you know, before, and then like William said, usually I'll give you some time after we get our picks in, and tell you go ahead, put your picks in now. Now, if you happen to know which ones they are, and at the end of the show, if you want to put all 3 in, that's fine too. But it needs to be in the chat room, not the comments. Comments will show up later, and they don't have a specific time on them. You know, it'll only say like 1 hour ago or whatever. So, you know, it's kind of unfair. But if you can make it to the chat room and make your picks there, you're fine. And if you make it at the very end of the show and you put all 3 in there, like a recap, you know, that'll be fine too, okay? But I can't accept comments itself. You know how you got the like button and then you got your comment section down there. I can't accept those.
On that, now I want to get this clear so everybody understands it too, because I'm going to play the devil's advocate. I'm a dummy here, just say. But you know, what you're saying is, as long as it's in the live chat, it has to be in the live chat and not an hour or 2 after the show. You can't do that, or you can?
No.
It has to be with a live chat.
Has to be with a live chat because nobody knows who we're picking. You know, of course, everybody knows we're going to pick Alabama, but, you know, they don't know the rest of them. And I don't want nobody, you know, going, okay, he's picking this guy and that guy or this team and that team, and then go talk to some folks. Well, I think this and this. It's kind of like cheating a little bit, you know.
I got you.
To be honest with you, all our information is just basic stuff. You know, we're not going out here listening to a bunch of I don't pay nobody for my opinions. You know what I'm saying? I don't bet. I'm just giving you an honest opinion and what I think, you know. So I just don't want no room for cheating at all because this is just for fun. Yeah, it's for $400, but, you know, nobody's really betting anything, and I don't want an unfair advantage for nobody. Somebody that, you go to a gambling site and, okay, this, then come in the comments and put it in. No, I don't want that. It's got to be on the live.
Legally, I can't endorse this because I am on CTS-Sports Room. But legally, time out. Legally, I can't say this. But as far as me with 7 points, 7.5 even, I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna go. We'll go more than that. We'll go more than that. Yes. So that's me. CTS is not affiliated with my decision. Get that.
The games will be announced tomorrow, Lucian.
He wants you to throw the flag, man. George wants you to throw the flag on me.
Uh-oh. Well, if I throw the flag on him, wait a minute, where's this at?
Uh-oh. Oh, man.
Who's going to throw a flag?
What did Van say there, man?
Uh-oh, throw the flag. You know what that means, right?
Okay, I guess. I don't know.
There you go, George. Is that what you're wanting, George? I fear no man.
That's what throw the flag is, William.
You see what Van said? Go ahead and post that. What Van said. I like that. Sex education.
Like married man in Auburn.
That's one right here. I like that one.
Yeah, that's funny.
What about the one about sex education being canceled, man?
They lost the goat.
The mule died.
The mule died, or they lost the goat. Okay.
The mule died.
I know which it was.
Now, B Jamming, if it's matter of fact, hang on a second. B Jamming, you done fine. You won 2 of them last week. I got them right here. You done fine. If it says live chat, that's the one. That's the one. All right.
I only got 1 last week.
Okay.
Okay, let me get down to this one.
Yeah, George, I'll watch that, man. I'll try not to do that again, man. Whatever it was I did, but I'll go back and rewatch because I'm on his shit.
Hey, Van is just violent tonight, ain't he?
He is, ain't he? I love it.
Hey.
Yeah, he's on that 101 Auburn jokes.
Canceled sex education, man. Shit. Oh, he's a character, man.
45-21. I hear you, Miss Cindy. I hope you're right. I hope we don't give up at 21, though.
Hey, I don't. Hey.
All right, let me ask everybody, William, AT, everybody in the chat room, because I have not heard a lot about this. What do you think about Texas defense?
Go ahead, William.
What do I think about Texas? As far as what?
Yeah. Their defense.
Well, we didn't have shit last year as far as our team because of, we had a pretty decent team. We had a decent team. But whenever it comes down to if they can hold us to what they did, that's pretty stout. If they still got the same, and I don't know how many they went into the draft or not. I don't know how many went or left. I don't know. So that being said, I believe we got the guys we got on the damn offense. We got what'd you say, Caden Proctor? We got and the rest of them. So on offense, so I think we can hold them. I think we can hold them this year. We don't have the golden dildo, of course. Now we got God, goddamn, y'all know who he is.
Kevin
Tommy
Steele.
Rees.
Well, Kevin Steele.
Offense, yeah.
Yeah.
To hold off of them offense, yeah. To hold off of defense. I'm on this shit, but yeah, I know what I'm saying. The offensive line. Who's the guy on the offensive line? The coach there. Who is that coach?
Wolford, the offensive
Is it
line
still
coach is
him?
Wolford. He comes from Kentucky. WOFFORD. Wolford, I think's his name.
I mean, I think we done a good job last game we had. So yeah, I think we can hold them off.
Yes, sir.
You know, I think with that line that we got, what did we say we had? What, over 300 pounds and shit? Every guy there on that line. So yeah, I believe we can do it.
Yeah, I seen where they talk about Alabama's offensive line is bigger than the NFL lines.
Yeah.
It'd be the biggest line in the NFL.
Well, yeah.
So, I mean, that's a hell of a damn. That's big, buddy.
Yeah. Go ahead. AT, I'm done. Go ahead.
Yeah, your question about Texas defense, about the only thing I think they really got is they got 2 down linemen. One of them's name is Sweat, and I can't remember the other one's name. Van, you probably know it on there, but Kyle Foot. Sweat and another guy is about the only defensive lineman I'm really worried about. We get them 2 boys blocked, and I mean, it's Katie bar the door and watch out with whoever's in the backfield, whether it be Sweet Justice Haynes or Roydell Williams or I forgot the running back's names now to save my life. It don't matter which one it is. It's going to be a long day for Texas because if them 2 can't hold up against our line, we're going to run over. Their linebackers are average, their safeties are average, and when they come up to stop the run, it's just over the top play action pass. And we can get the ball deep on them. I think Texas got a very average defense except for 2. Well, they got actually 3 linemen that'd probably be draft eligible, but they got 2 in particular that are good.
Yeah, I've heard a lot about one of their defensive backs. I have heard that. And just like a few of them have pointed out, I think it was Lucian, I'm not sure. They got a fast front 7. So they're really going to be testing our O-line tomorrow. And I'm hoping they can hold up because I really want to see Milroe do good. And if anything like they did last week, if them running backs misses their little blocking assignments, we could be in for a little bit of hurt there. So I hope the O-line can stand up to it. You know what I'm saying? 1 or 2 guys on the defense is not a team. You know, I think our whole deal on our defense is looking great. But like we said, the O-line is a little suspect on that right side. So let's see what happens tomorrow.
Yeah, I agree with Van Ferguson. I thought Terrence Ferguson that's won the right guard job. Evidently, he didn't because Dalcourt was in there most of the game from what I've seen. But like I said, with their 2 defensive linemen, Sweat and another guy, that's only 2 I'm really worried about. I know Van brought up the linebacker they got, but
Murphy.
Unless we go back to having, bad plays or stuff like that, I think our offensive line will lean on them for 4 quarters and we'll pull away from them like we used to in the old joyless murder ball days. I think we'll pull away from them in the 4th quarter and we'll win it in the 4th quarter. We'll probably score 2 touchdowns in the 4th quarter alone.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't have no doubt that we'll win. If the question is how well we play will determine by how much. And that's what I'm getting at. I still think, regardless, we'll cover. That's my opinion. And of course, I'll say it tomorrow too. So there won't be no surprise there. But how much more? That's like Cindy said. What was it? Cindy said 45-17, something like that. There's a lot of high scoring predictions. For it to get there, we got to be on our top game. Let's put it that way. Even without our top game, I still think we'll cover. Let's put it that way. But it's going to be a good challenge. I mean, Texas ain't no little sissy team. They'll be all right.
George, I didn't know you was looking, brother. Yeah, it's empty.
You can hear that. You can hear that ice rattle in there. Yep, it's about time for a refill.
I run out of Pepsi though, man. I can't drink it straight. It'll tear me up, man.
Are you a sissy? Is that what it is?
Chicken, man. I don't want to throw up.
God damn.
Oh,
all right, Sandy. She says 45-21.
Yeah. Well, do y'all want to give predictions now, or what do y'all think?
I can't.
You can't. Okay.
I mean, you can do the Alabama one if you want to, you know. Because hell, I may just change my mind tomorrow, just piss y'all off.
Your picking ain't going to affect my picking. I'll pick Alabama over Texas, but I mean.
How bad can it be? I'm one of the pickers. Nick Saban Jr. is one of the pickers, and we only got one apiece. William got 3. George got 3. Everybody else got 2. I'm like, son of a bitch, man. What the hell?
George. All right, George, my friend.
You know the saying, shit happens.
Hey, it can be different.
I'll catch him.
Whole different game.
I'll catch him.
Yeah.
Well, I'm like you, Icebox. I let everybody talk me out because I was going to go with Florida State, and I got, okay, LSU. And I said, shit. Damn it.
I told everybody, I said, hell, I said something way back a few months ago on Tuesday night show. Somebody asked me who I think be in the Final Four. I said something like, it'll be Georgia, Michigan, or Ohio State, Alabama, and you better watch out for Florida State. I heard good things. And that's pretty much the exact words I said. And damn, if I didn't forget I said that, and I picked LSU too, and got kicked in the ass for that.
That's the truth.
Congrats, George, to you too, brother. I'm glad you're up there with me. But hey, tomorrow's another day, man. So we'll see. I'll probably fuck up royally. I usually do on this shit. So
I'm hoping you do.
Me and you both, Icebox.
A wise man told me one time, and I'm not going to tell anybody who it is in confidence to the guy, but he told me, don't never bet on Alabama as far as, the points of what they're supposed to win by. And I found that out personally, straight up. I did. Back when now, this might be different this year. I don't know. I've got us going past 7 points, 7.5, 8 points. I got us going past that on this game tomorrow. Now, we'll see whether it comes to fruition, but, what do y'all got? Anything or what?
I'm like I said, I think we'll cover the point spread. I think Alabama will take care of business at home because I'm gonna tell you, and I've tried not to get on it too much since we've been on here tonight, but that last year when Texas cut the air off to the room, I've been aggravated, pissed off, upset, aggravated, downright indignant, and absolutely pissed me off. It ain't just it ain't a trick when it's 110 degrees. You're trying to hurt these kids, and you did it as a university. You didn't do it as a prank. You could have hurt. Of course, Alabama knew about it, and everybody told them. So Alabama carried their own air conditioner. So, but how can a conference allow that to happen, knowing that they've done it more than once and knowing it's not a mistake? Oh, that quit working on bullshit. It happened in every home game. So I'm screaming. I'd rather beat Texas this year than anybody else on the schedule. And I know Tennessee and Auburn all on there, but Texas is number one on my shit list. And, I like to pile it on. And if we're up 50-0 at the end, halfway through the fourth quarter, just keep on keeping on. Because that what are you teaching kids in the long run? But like I said, that pissed me off about cutting the air conditioner off. So I think Alabama will cover. And if they think about it and then they remember what they done to them last year, I really think Alabama probably – I'm about like Cindy. We might put up close to 40 points on them. I'm looking around maybe 35 to 38 points and give up maybe 17, 21 because I'm going to tell you, a big Alabama fan as I am and y'all are, if you think Steve Sarkisian ain't going to have some stuff dialed up that we're not ready for that's going to hit us, you got your eyes closed because he's that good an offensive play caller. If he got the quarterback that can make the connections deep, it'd be more of a problem. But by all accounts, yours ain't that, good of a deep thrower. But Sarkisian is a damn good offensive coach, and don't expect it to be a cakewalk. Fourth quarter we'll pull away, but until then, I'm looking maybe a 38-17 final. Maybe, well, I don't think we'll hit 40, but 38 is about right.
Sandy, it's just plain as day, Sandy. I'm sorry, guys. It's supposed to be your time, but I mean, that's fucking inhumane, man, to do that to another damn fucking team. I don't care who you are. That's inhumane. If it's fucking down 100 degrees outside, they need something down there to cool them down a little bit. I mean, I know they don't need to get real comfortable because, I've always been told if you're working out in the outside, if you're hard labor and stuff, which is football is a damn physical game, then you don't want to get cooled completely down. But at least give it like 80 degrees or something in there. Shit. You got to cool down a little bit. But to damn just not have anything in fucking 100-degree weather outside, fuck that shit. Fuck it. Fuck it. I mean, hell, you don't do that.
So what's on your mind?
Huh?
Say what's on your mind.
That's it. That's fucking inhumane, man. I wouldn't treat a damn hog that way, man. Shit. And it's going right here in my belly, man. A hog is. But I wouldn't treat him that way. Shit. Just go ahead and kill him, get done with it, slice him up there and go on. If that's what you want to do. But we're going to be the one doing the slicing, man. On that good damn fucking steak, that fucking T-bone, that fucking sirloin, that fucking ribeye. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, fry him up there. You can do it there, ice box. Yeah, you can do it.
Medium rare, baby.
Yeah.
I'll be eating steak tomorrow. Longhorn steak, too.
There you go.
That's right. Van got it 52-13. Van got more. They got more than I do on them.
I like it, man. I want it to come to fruition, buddy.
I'm all for you, Van.
I'd like to see that 13 come off. Actually, go down. Down. Horns down, like the horns down. Yeah, and we can do that this year.
Well, before we get out of here, I know we talked about Alabama, Texas, but has anybody got any surprise team? I know, forget Colorado. I mean, I don't think they're going to be a surprise team. TCU's overrated right now. I don't think they're that good, but anybody got any surprise teams maybe this year that you're looking at in the SEC or overall that you think is laying in the woods waiting on to trip somebody up?
No.
Well, I got something. I didn't go ahead. I suppose you got something else.
No, I would just say this real quick and go ahead. 31-10, that's a pretty decent prediction right there. I like that one.
You like it?
I do. Go ahead, William.
The thing is, from the big news deal up here from Omaha is that they have Nebraska going down to Colorado, going down to their home. And now, Matt Rule, it did okay with the other team. They only lost by, what was that, 3 points, I think. But when we had Scotty Bull fucking fucked up Frost that they had over there, they could only win by 7. But this Matt Rule only lost by 3. So will they do any better against Colorado? Probably not. So it's Nebraska. Come on, man. Corn fucking Huskers. So that's all I got to say on and off team, but that's it. So
okay. All right. Guys, I'm fixing to have to shut her down. I got to get up early tomorrow. I got a full day tomorrow. I got to take dogs to the groomers and go to a Pioneer thing I promised my wife I'd take her to, and then I got to come home and get ready and plug up some stuff so I can watch the game tomorrow. So anybody who wants to say anything else, your last words?
When you doing your pick 'em tomorrow then?
10:30 Eastern, 9:30 Central.
Okay.
Yep. Yep.
I'll be there.
Yep. Be there. Justin, I hope you can make it, man. You know what I'm talking about. The chat room, just like you're doing right now. That's just where it counts. Okay. B Jamming, you was on there. You scored too, so you know what you're doing. So y'all are looking good. Go ahead, William.
The only thing I got for last words is y'all go out. If you can't go to Longhorn Steakhouse, just fry you up some of them Longhorn steaks, whether it's ribeye, T-bone, sirloin, whatever. Just feast on it, because that's what we're going to be doing at Bryant-Denny Stadium. Eating it up.
Get them, William. Roll down tide, brother.
Yeah. Well, while I got time, guys, I'm going to do this real quick. Joey, thank you for letting us have a platform tonight and doing this show. We appreciate it, bud. And let's see here. Don't y'all forget, Pick'em show tomorrow, 10:30 Eastern, 9:30 Central. Tomorrow after the game, we'll have reactions. That will be after the game. And when I say it's about 15 minutes before the game is over with, I'll send out. It will be an open chat room. You guys come on and have a good time with us. And don't forget Monday nights, Matt Cadell. I can't remember what time he comes on. And let's see, Tuesday nights at 8 o'clock, we'll have Rolling with the Tide with Rise Up, William, and all the gang. And, of course, we'll be back again next Friday. No, glad we said that.
Yeah,
we are
sweet.
moving. We are moving. Yes, sir. We are moving to what? When are we moving to, William? It's your show.
Thursday nights. We've already got the okay with the other two that used to do the Thursday nights, and for whatever reason they can't do it, and we've already got with them. The okay's good. So instead of Friday nights, let's move back one more day to Thursday nights.
At 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
Eastern
time. Yeah. 7
Yep.
Central. Same time.
Yep. We decided to move because guys, I'm running a bunch of shows, especially on the weekend. I'm giving up my Saturdays pretty much for CTS, not all day, but you know what I'm saying. And so I'd like to have a Friday off to spend time with my wife, take her out to eat, do stuff like that. So William and them was gracious enough to agree with me and Rise Up, and Nick Saban Jr. didn't have no problem with it. So it worked out great. So, yep. 7 my time. I make sure for Matt Monday. Anyways, that's all I got, fellas. What do y'all got? Anything else?
That's it. Just don't forget Thursday nights next time around. It's going to be Thursday instead of Friday.
Try to remind me again Saturday night, William, to announce it, and Tuesday night also. So we get the guys over there. Guys, it's been a great show. It really has. Everybody's been commenting. You've been doing good. You're doing great tonight. I do appreciate it. Great show. Y'all enjoy the games tomorrow. Don't forget pickups in the morning. Be there. Try to win you some money, bud. It's starting to get fun now. It's starting to get fun. All right, guys, we're going to get out of here.
All righty, man.
Yep.
All right. Roll Tide, brother.
Yes, sir. All right, let's give them one big Roll Tide and go beat Texas, all right? You ready?
Roll Tide. Beat Texas ass.
Beat Texas ass. Thank you very much. Guys, y'all have a good night.